Wales have only reached the World Cup once, in 1958, and they reached the quarter-finals in that competition. And then they bested that last year at the 2016 European Championships, when they managed to reach the semi-finals before losing to eventual champions Portugal. So with that being said, here is Wales's all-time greatest squad. And don't forget that you'll be able to add 3 reserves from 8 options later in the video. Neville Southall. Good old Big Nev was an easy choice between the sticks. While Wales have had some good keepers over the years, none compare to Southall. The Everton legend is the most capped Welshman and has made the most appearances for the Toffees. Southall won 2 league titles and 2 FA Cups at Goodison Park and is still the most recent goalkeeper to have been named FWA Footballer of the Year. Jack Kelsey, the Swansea-born shot stopper, would be a safe pair of hands and be able to deputise for Southall. A one-club man, the former Welsh international spent his entire career at Arsenal. Alf Sherwood. The fullback positions haven't always been the strongest for Wales, but one man you could always rely on was Sherwood. He loved a slide tackle and was once described by Stanley Matthews as the most difficult opponent he ever came up against. Mike England, a fine centre-half who had great careers with both Blackburn and Tottenham before heading over to the States with Seattle Sounders. Capped 44 times for Wales, England was until recently the nation's youngest ever captain and went on to manage the nation for 8 years. John Charles. The inclusion of John Charles, Wales's greatest ever player, was an obvious one. Equally brilliant at defending or attacking, we've gone for him at the back. Quite possibly the greatest centre-half to have lived. Charles was named as Juventus' greatest ever foreign player and came third in the 1959 Ballon d'Or. He also went on to win 38 caps for Wales. Kevin Ratcliffe. A versatile defender equally capable at playing left-back or centre-back. Another former Everton great, Ratcliffe spent 12 years with the Toffees, captaining the team from the age of 23 to 2 league titles and an FA Cup. Moses Russell. An unusual inclusion in the squad in the fact that he never actually played top-flight football, but in terms of ability, he deserves his place. In fact, he was once described as the most wonderful centre-back and one of the brainiest footballers anybody's ever seen on a pitch. He won 23 caps for Wales and scored once with a penalty against Ireland. Gary Speed. Speed had a long and illustrious playing career, with the likes of Leeds United, Everton and Newcastle, winning a league title and 85 caps for his nation. He has the 5th most Premier League appearances and was doing great work with the national team before his tragic passing. Ryan Giggs. The most decorated footballer in the British game. He won 34 trophies in a 24-year career spent at Manchester United. A 13-time Premier League winner and a 2-time Champions League winner, Giggs won 64 caps for Wales and was named in the PFA Team of the Century. Gareth Bale, an explosive player who was transformed from a left-back to one of the most dangerous wingers in the current game. Bale has already achieved more at international level than most on this list, taking Wales to the Euro 2016 semi-finals. And he's netted 26 goals from 66 caps for his country, and he's still only 27. At club level, he's had great success for Real Madrid following his £85.3 million move to the Bernabeu. He's already won 3 Champions Leagues and a La Liga. Billy Meredith. The case for Meredith being the greatest winger Wales ever had is a strong one. The star of the British game in his day, Meredith was strong, quick and a gifted winger who was direct and purposeful on the ball. A rare hero for both Man City and Man United, Meredith won FA Cups with both and 2 league titles with the Reds. Cliff Jones. Jones spent 6 years with Swansea before making the move to Tottenham, where he would spend a decade at White Hart Lane. He won 3 FA Cups at Spurs, including a historic League and Cup double in 1961, and reached the European Cup semi-final a year later. Jones was regarded as one of the finest left wingers in his prime and won 59 caps for Wales. Ivor Alchurch. The greatest Swansea player of all time and amongst the finest ever to have turned out for Wales. Alchurch was a masterful inside forward. Swansea spent years fending off offers from the First Division before he eventually joined Newcastle United. He would later join Cardiff City before returning to Swansea and retiring in 1968. He won 68 caps for Wales and has a life-size statue outside the Liberty Stadium. Mark Hughes. Hughes was a tremendous footballer and as tough as they come. A determined winner and a gifted footballer, Hughes won 15 trophies with Man United, Chelsea and Blackburn. He went on to win Player of the Year awards at both Old Trafford and Stamford Bridge, and won 72 caps for Wales, scoring 16 goals, and then managed them for 5 years. Ian Rush. Rush is an obvious choice to lead the line for the Dragons, Wales' all-time leading goalscorer, and he's probably best remembered for his time at Liverpool. He won 18 trophies at Anfield, forming a famous strike partnership with Kenny Dalglish. And that's it for our list. Now it's over to you to pick which 3 players deserve to join the likes of Giggs and Rush to make a squad of 18. You can choose 3 players from the following 8 reserves. Gary Sprack. former Leeds United goalkeeper, 32 caps. Ashley Williams, former Swansea City and current Everton defender, 70 caps. Joey Jones, ex-Wrexham, Liverpool and Chelsea fullback, 72 caps. Ron Burgess, ex-Spurs and Swansea midfielder, who won 32 caps. Aaron Ramsey, current Arsenal midfielder, 46 caps. Craig Bellamy, former Norwich, Newcastle and Man City forward, 78 caps. John Toshak, ex-Cardiff, Liverpool and Swansea forward, 40 caps. Trevor Ford, ex-Aston Villa, Sunderland, Cardiff and PSV forward, 38 caps. Be sure to answer our poll, comment in the comment section on which players you think should be in the side, or tweet us at HITC Sport. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more great football content.